Jai of the Jungle. Jai was a young boy who lived in the jungle. He had no family, but he wasn't lonely because he had many animal friends. The jungle was his home, and he knew every tree, river, and path. His best friends were a leopard named Kaya, a monkey called Ravi, a big elephant named Neela, and a colorful parrot named Rhea. One morning, Jai woke up to the sound of Rhea, the parrot, squawking loudly from above. "Wake up, Jai! There's something strange near the river," Rhea called. Jai rubbed his eyes and jumped down from his treehouse. He saw Kaya, the leopard, waiting for him below. Kaya always stayed close to Jai to protect him. Jai smiled and patted Kaya. "Let's go see what Rhea is talking about," he said. Strange tracks. When they reached the river, Ravi the monkey swung down from a tree. "Look, Jai, look at these big footprints." Ravi pointed excitedly. Jai looked closely at the tracks on the ground. They were huge footprints, much bigger than any he'd seen before. Just then, Neela the elephant arrived. "These are tracks of the great rhino," Neela said slowly. "I thought the rhinos were gone long ago. This is strange." Jai felt excited. He had only heard stories about the great rhino, a powerful animal who once roamed the jungle. The tracks were fresh, and they led deeper into the jungle. "Let's follow them. Maybe the rhino is in trouble," Jai said, ready for an adventure. "It could be dangerous," warned Kaya, her golden eyes serious, but Jai was already following the tracks, and his friends joined him. The journey into the jungle. They walked for a long time, moving deeper into the jungle than Jai had ever gone before. The trees grew taller, and the sounds of birds faded away. The jungle was very quiet here, and even Ravi stopped chattering. Finally, they found a clearing. There, lying in the middle, was a huge rhino, covered in mud. The rhino looked tired, with a heavy chain around one leg. "Look, Jai! It's the great rhino," Ravi whispered. Jai moved forward slowly, his heart beating fast. The rhino lifted its head and looked at Jai with sad eyes. Jai saw that the chain was tied to a rock, keeping the rhino from moving. "Who could have trapped you like this?" Jai said softly, feeling sad and angry. Kaya growled. "Whoever did this doesn't belong in our jungle." Jai thought for a moment. He knew they had to break the chain. He looked up at Neela, his strong friend. "Neela, do you think you can pull the chain off?" Jai asked. Neela wrapped her trunk around the chain and pulled hard, but it wouldn't budge. "It's too strong," she said, breathing heavily. Rhea, the parrot, flew around the chain, pecking at the lock. "Maybe we need something sharp to break it," she suggested. Ravi's eyes lit up. "I know. There's a cave nearby with sharp rocks." Jai nodded. "Let's go." The Cave of Sharp Rocks. Jai, Kaya, and Ravi reached the cave, which was dark and cool inside. The walls were lined with sharp stones and crystals. Jai picked up a sharp rock, wrapping it in a big leaf so it wouldn't hurt his hands. As they turned to leave, Jai noticed strange drawings on the cave wall. The drawings looked like a story, and Jai realized it was the story of the great rhino who protected the jungle from outsiders. "The rhino is very important to the jungle. We have to help it," Jai said. Kaya nodded, and they hurried back to the clearing with the sharp stone. Freeing the rhino. Back at the clearing, the great rhino lay still, watching as Jai placed the sharp stone against the chain. Neela held the chain steady with her trunk, and Kaya used her paws to keep the stone in place. Jai hit the stone against the chain with all his strength. The chain cracked, but didn't break. The animals took turns, each giving their best effort. Finally, with one last hit, The chain snapped, and the rhino was free. The great rhino stood up slowly, stretching its leg. It looked at Jai and his friends with grateful eyes. "Thank you," the rhino said in a deep voice. You can talk?" Jai gasped in surprise. The rhino nodded. "I am the guardian of this jungle. I was captured by people who want to take away our trees and rivers. Because of you, I am free again." The men arrive. Just then, they heard voices coming from the bushes. Men appeared, holding nets and ropes, looking surprised to see Jai and his animal friends. "Hey, that's our rhino!" one of the men shouted. Jai's heart pounded. "We must protect the rhino," he shouted to his friends. Kaya stood in front of Jai, growling at the men. Ravi jumped from tree to tree, throwing nuts and sticks at them, while Ria squawked loudly to distract them. Neela swung her trunk, knocking over their nets and tools, giving the rhino a chance to escape. "This way!" Jai shouted to the rhino, leading it down a hidden. Jai and his friends kept the men away until they finally gave up and left. When the jungle was quiet again, Jai looked at his friends, each of them brave and loyal. A special goodbye. The great rhino looked at Jai with soft eyes. "You are a true friend of the jungle, just like me. I will never forget you." Jai smiled. "We're family in this jungle. We protect each other." The rhino nodded and slowly walked away, disappearing into the trees. As Jai and his friends returned home, they felt closer than ever. They knew they had done something important by helping their jungle friend. That night, as Jai lay in his treehouse, he heard the gentle footsteps of the great rhino far away. The jungle was peaceful once again, safe and quiet, just as it should be.